Oh, that's a hot mic. Somebody here from Melbourne. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Oh look, I very carelessly left some spoilers. Right there. Let's all pretend we didn't see that. Bill Pages is innocent. I am a tease. I'm a miserable fucking tease. I'm also really low in the frame. Y'all need to settle down. For serious though, that is a character that is in this strip. Though you may not see as much as you just did for a little while. Who is Phil Pages? He's innocent. He was, How long do I keep this stupid joke running for? Is convicted of a hot mic. Page... What page is this? This is 14. Which I'm going to indicate at the bottom. Going forward. Which makes this next one 15. Is the chair really that squeaky? Whoop! So I was going to get some incandescent bulbs to deal with this sort of banding issue, but it's laundry day. So... fuck. I think this song's meant to make you slowly go insane. Okay. Let's do some thumbs first, actually. Before we fill pages, we need to fill thumbnails. Which I will do with regular pencil. So this is nice because I can use the same layout to do thumbnails. I mean, I should be using a ruler for this, but it doesn't actually matter. Because I have a 9 grid here that I can... I mean, you're not wrong entirely about no pants. Let's see. Okay, I need my notes. Okay. These notes probably full of spoilers too. Okay, here we go.
Oh man, I don't eat pork. Are you Jewish? No, I ain't Jewish. I just don't dig on swine.
Don't care. Okay, so it's one page back from here. Got to pay payback. Okay, here we go. So this is where we're at. In continuity. So like the thumbnails don't necessarily correspond exactly to what happens. So this is like almost pre-thumbnailing. Because what I'm gonna do next is pick like this. I just draw down what happens, oftentimes without panel borders or just very basic panel borders. But generally speaking, this is thumbnailing. The idea being that you concept out what you want, and some of these panels will get cut and some of them won't. So you can sort of see the process here from that became this about halfway through. So like those panels roughly correspond. This center one is kind of like this one. Then I added a panel of just the sheet going flying, a sort of high angle shot of him noticing it and diving for it. I'm probably going to cut that foot. And then the hand coming up. So I have reference for that. So the next panel, I think I want to do yeah, like a 3 across. With like the hand in the water motoring away, and then the punt is here, background. Chub is sort of what the shit is going on with my life. That pole is going to go somewhere. So that's the top 3 panels. Yeah, so the grid here, if I was inking this whole thing traditionally, I would actually be using these grid divisions, but because it's being scanned and the grid divisions are being done digitally, I only need the roughest idea of where my borders go, and then the artwork can intrude past the constraint lines. Like, for example, this panel, you see it very faintly in the blue. The boat goes past the edge border, and that'll be edited out in the final version. That just makes it really easy and flexible. Okay, so 3 panels. Son of a bitch. Okay, I know what I want here. Okay, so 1 panel. He reacts. He's like, wait. And then what I'm gonna do is, this is not in my thumbnails, but this was an idea that sort of came to me, because the hand moves away. And I'll have a foreground of him like this. I might need reference for this. So he swings his pole, and then we have development here where the hand is gripping. Shit, this is gonna be difficult. This comes back. I think I'm gonna draw it the other way around. See, this is where you work out all the sort of logistic stuff. As you'll notice in many of the previous panels, his little gaffer stick has a hook on it, which is being established. So then I think we will have a long shot of him leaning over with a stick, panel hand, foot up on the bow. Oh, it's getting too hot in here. This is fast becoming my inking outfit. That's better. So, I may as well plan the rest of these. Okay, so, hand moves away, reaction, give me that! Hooks it, tug of war. Let's see, okay, so the next panel is going to be, because sometimes I can even do small ones, just like head close-ups. I wish I could move this camera further away, but what can you do? So they have a tug-of-war. I think I might be able to resolve this in a couple panels. Maybe 3 panels? Like, if I'm like... He's invested now, so like foreground, thumb. I'll probably need reference for this, maybe. So then the hand gives it to him. Here goes ass over tea kettle. And I think this might work if we're like... He's finally got it back. And we established that he did get it. Actually, I think one hand on it. One hand on his hat, his helmet maybe? Just straighten it a bit. It's me. So then it's like... laughter from all around. And then I think just, yeah, let's just go right to this panel, which I'm going to have lots of fun with. So here's the thing. couple of pages back. You guys should just find it 1 second. Okay, so earlier when this scene started, Chubb is moving left to right, heading into the scene. In this panel, he will be moving the opposite direction, giving a sense of movement to and from the areas. Which is something that you... Because like, if I had him escaping going to the right, it would sort of feel like he was going further into some other area. But like this way, it's like, fuck it. So, how did I hit this? It's like... foot right on the bow, other leg right back, head, arm, he is just motoring. I think I might actually like put the bow up a bit so that it's like almost getting air. Just like, fuck it. Goodbye. So I think we can pencil a third page before I completely run out of ideas. I might actually not be able to pencil this page now that I think about it. Because I haven't decided exactly where this goes next, because I need more pre-penciling. This might be fine, like, because if we do 2 pages, I have this one yet to ink, which will be for Wednesday. Actually, this takes us right into next week, so this is Wednesday, Friday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday. That's right. That's probably fine, because, like, I'm not sure what happens next. I've been thinking about it. So, fun, interesting things about pre-production. Where is it? This character, who was formerly called Stevani, I found out that Stevani is a character in Steven Universe, and I was like, well, fuck. And I think there was too many similarities. Well, I mean, they're pretty faint similarities, but enough to make me annoyed. So we're changing their name. It might be Sam, but we'll see. We're trying to come up with... Kim and I were sitting down, coming up with an entirely androgynous name, which is going to be for shenanigans. Okay, so that's 2 pages there, that's fine. So this is actually going to get folded. No, it wasn't a reference, which is why it was kind of annoying, because I was like, oh. Because I think a couple people mentioned it, and I was like, what are y'all talking about? Oh, god damn it. Oh well. And here I was thinking it was a clever, unique name. Nothing new under the sun. Okay, so this is page 15. Before I get started, I'm going to take a really brief break to flip my laundry. So hang on. Oh man, I missed Disco Science. Sadness. Okay, so, panel 1. Where the fuck is my ruler? I have a little one. Where's my medium ruler? Oh, here it is. I remember now. I was using it to cut new pages. You know I'm wearing a black sleeveless shirt, but one of these times you'd love to see me stand up and be wearing a beautiful black dress, huh? Wouldn't that be a thing? Wouldn't that be a thing? Okay, here we go. Top row, 3 panels wide. Marking this is actually not relevant. It doesn't have to be. Next one is 1, and then across like this. Okay, 60 minutes. Okay, so an hour and a half. These squares I print out myself. I did my own design for these, and then I printed them. Okay, so this page, then there's one here. I'm just ruling these. They're not actually going to be important. Patreon stretch goal. Yeah, this works. I kind of want to break this up a little bit. Like maybe make it 1 and 1. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make this 2 panels, like 2 complete split panels. Okay, there we go. Meh, gross. Patreon stretch tights. Hang on. Ain't that a B? Okay, so I'm gonna just put this just left of center.
You're born, you take shit. Get out in the world, you take more shit. Climb a little higher, take less shit.
Okay, so then
One day you're up in the rarefied atmosphere, and you've forgotten what shit even looks
luckily
like.
I have really girly looking hands.
Welcome to the layer cake, son.
Yeah, I always use my own hand for reference. Yep. Okay, there we go. Alright, the hand looks a little wanky. I mean, it works, but I will maybe try to tidy it up a bit in the inking process. A playable or a Johnny Steadfast and Dragon Lord Jamoka? I don't actually know those cards. I think Dramoka might be fine, because he's huge. Is it Johnny Steadfast the 5-drop green-white one? Okay, so then we want Chub, Head, I have his nose right over the bow here. Mentor of Heroes? He's like a 5-drop that I recall not doing a whole heck of a lot. I've never seen him play. Like, green and white have... You know, he's up against Elspeth Knight Errant, Gideon, the new Gideon, the 4-drop one. Garrick, or no, just like OG Garrick, who's amazing. OG Garrick's stupid, actually. You play him and you cock the hammer on his ultimate the turn he comes into play. What? That's better. See, like, he might be good in Super Friends, but you have to be playing a lot of Planeswalkers for that ability to be good. This is going to be our last chance to sort of emphasize where this hook is. Maybe I'm supposed to put it like this. I don't know where I want it to intersect, though.
We grow copious amounts of ganja, yeah?
Yeah.
You're carrying a wasted girl and a bag of fertilizer. You don't look like your average fucking culturalist.
I love this song when I play Dark Souls. I didn't have ice, so this is a little potent. Okay, so watching that go away. Stop right there, criminal scum. Establish this hook one more time. Flying lifelink can't be countered, can't cast spells. Yeah, he's probably fine. Or sorry, she. No, I've definitely had Dramoka played against me. The can't be countered is pretty big. Flying and lifelink is pretty sweet. Like, it seems like the kind of thing that you just want to have against blue. Yeah, I'd play her in a control deck. But I want to be clear, it has to be a control deck. Like, ramp or control. Otherwise, you're never going to hit 6 mana. So this next one's going to be tricky. Because I think we might just BS our way through this. Not exactly sure how it's going to look, but you know. Oh, by the way, some of you may be excited to hear this. This is the first stream I've done where I'm recording locally. So when I'm done, there should be a replay on YouTube, permitting the usual kind of issues. I think those fingers might be too long. Maybe I can fix that later. Because I felt so bad about this. Somebody sent me an ask, and they said that they were from Denmark and that they were dyslexic. And my first instinct was, is this one of my fans doing a weird put-on to try and get me to do VODs? I was like, no, I'm just going to take them at face value and be like, I will try to do VODs. I was like, that thing's like an awful lot of hoops to jump through. Because I don't actually know much about dyslexia, but the way they type, it looked like they were trying to be incoherent. But I imagine that that's the problem with that disorder, is that nobody can take you seriously. It must be such a pain in the ass. Okay, so now I want to get a really clear sort of action, like they've almost lost grip on this thing. Who is texting me? Or who is twittering me? Goodbye. And then he cascades into an Omizawa's jet. Or juice? Glenn got me this mug, and I use it for my Vietnamese iced coffee, which is fairly strong. I think this hand might be fucked. Yeah, I'm gonna redraw it. I'm gonna redraw it from more over top. I'm always glad to hear that my advice actually worked. I'm always mortified that somebody's going to be like, I followed your advice and it sucked. Now I'm $10,000 in debt and it's all your fault. Because help. Okay, so now here and here, I think. Make them a little less big. I might have to move this over just to make it read better. And make the pull angle steeper so it really looks like this is a tug of war. Oh, so you say scroll down. What do you say when it's an actual page? There's no scroll wheel on this page, BT dubs. Okay. It's not working, guys. Wait, hang on. I just have to unlock it. There we go. Let's fuck this up. Let's do these hands first. Okay, so just want to make sure sort of do the edge here. Nice. Uh-oh, Lord Hosk brought some butts. Did you bring enough butts for the whole class? I really need to figure out, excuse me, where the fuck this pole is gonna go. This gaffy stick. I'm gonna do this left hand and then figure that out. Because I think I might actually need a bit more, excuse me, of a guideline.
Shot. I don't fucking believe this. Could everyone stop getting shot?
Ladies and gentlemen, now the moment you've all been waiting for. So world famous Jack Rabbit Slim's Twist Contest. Now let's meet our first contestants here this evening. Young lady, what is your name?
Mrs. Nearwise.
And how about your fellow here?
Volkswagen.
All right, let's see what you can do. Take it away.
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well. You could see that Pierre did truly love the mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folks. It goes to show you never can tell.
I have very mixed feelings about Pulp Fiction, but man, it's got a good soundtrack. Okay, what if I put it here? Like if I go like that. So grip. It looks like he's sort of starting to get up. Yeah, let's do that. I am being incredibly fast and loose with these pencils. I'm going crazy here. Somebody stop me.
They had a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well. You could see that Pierre did truly love the mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folks. It goes to show you never can tell.
Whoops. This arm is super fucked up. I think it works though. I also think I'm just gonna extend the boat beyond here. Like his pose is a little wacky. No, SSRIs are anti-crazy. They're not even anti-crazy pills. They're like feel less shitty pills. Alright. Phil Pages is innocent. Fluoxetine? There's so many names for this stuff. The brand name I used to be on was Cipralex. I think I still have a couple tabs, not that I need them. Don't use expired medication, kids. Oh shit, now I've forgotten which... Fuck it, we'll just do 2 and cheat. Prosium. Congratulations, Lord Husk. Yeah, the come down is weird. You can't really describe what the zaps are until you've had them. Well, even then you can't really describe it. It's like, how do you characterize the zaps? You're just sitting there and... The fuck was that?! Okay, this panel I'm real worried about. The side of Chubb's head is, ear protection. It's like a, see, let me just quick show you what I mean here. This is what Chubb's outfit looks like. A couple of people have asked me if these characters are robots, and I'm like, no, they're human. See, if you were to pull all his clothes off, you would find all of these things. Yeah, Chopper's wearing a soft hood respirator, a hat or a helmet that I don't know how it's held on, some form of work shirt, waders, and rubber gloves. Because you'll notice that like this entire garment is one thing, which is how he's able to just walk around in deep sewage. Whereas Bandy has a complete set of overalls, front zip. I think she's got gumboots. And like a different kind of respirator. And then a hat. Like, there's other stuff we can guess at. I think I might put this a little further up. This is probably going to need correction.
Not now, please. Not now. Oh, you fucking bastard.
Yeah, like this needs to be closer. The left rock cup is square. No, it's just I can't draw. I'm sketching. I don't know, maybe she's kinky and doesn't wear anything under her overalls. I don't know! Your headcanon can run wild with these characters. The convenience of them all wearing full protective gear, so you can speculate on their exact appearance and ethnicity as much as you want. Is a Toho character like that? What, with a square brassiere? That's weird. One square, one... God damn it. Some fan theories I just have to put to bed. Oh, there we go. We'll do like a dress up. Yeah, she has a bulldog clip holding her right sleeve closed. MLP hair clip. No, just a regular one, but it could be funny. For some reason, this track has just a really, really long cell phone ring after it's over.
Oh, and if Tom, or anyone else for that matter, feels like giving them a bit of a kicking, I'm sure it won't do any harm.
Yeah, a little bit of pain never hurt anybody, if you know what I mean. Also, I think knives are a good idea. Big, fuck-off shiny ones. Guns for show, knives for a pro.
Oh, I definitely flipped it. Yeah, this is not going to be a good panel, but what can you do? Also, while we're waiting for this ink to dry, what do you think? I mean, there's a lot of ways this could go. Calvin Klein. Or wait, hang on. Fuck. God damn, this is getting clogged a lot more than I was hoping. No underclothes suit. Oh, yeah, I definitely... Okay, hang on. You jackasses. I don't actually know what tortoiseshell looks like, but we're guessing. Ah! Hi! Brown? What? No, 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 tortoiseshell shibari. Yeah.
I assume the rope is also brown.
Brown? One of the coconut ones? Yeah, go for it. I might want a spoonful. Some sort of rabbit's underhole. God damn it. The chat wants you to dilly bar me. You don't need a dilly bar to dilly bar. I know that sounds weird, but... Dilly bar! Basically, you just have to face fuck me with food. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of what's implied.
Patreon level? Like, if you reach a certain number of Patreons, then that could be a thing.
What? At a reward tier, Kim face fucks me with ice cream?
Hey, if I really want to see it. It seems like something we should
I don't know if that's on
for.
Twitch's TOS.
You can just use the code name. There's no part about this that isn't already weird, just say.
Yep. Probably gonna need to correct this. Fuck. Taekwondo, not actually that kinky. Generally speaking, I'm not personally into bondage, but Shibari is really pretty. Phil Pages did nothing wrong. I mean, you probably should be worried about what's on the other end of the arm. I mean, Chubb needs his documentation back, but... Does Drex have a Patches type character? Fucking hope not. Not really, like, I don't think that there's a... I've concepted any sort of, like, asshole betrayer character.
If you hold back anything, I'll kill you. If you bend the truth, or I think you're bending the truth, I'll kill you. If you forget anything, I'll kill you. In fact, you're gonna have to work very hard to stay alive, Nick. Now, do you understand everything I've said?
Because if you don't...
Because if you don't, I'll kill you. Now, Mr. Bubble and Squeak, you may enlighten me.
Okay, is this page sufficient? I think it is. The weird thing about inking these pages is that because it's in total darkness, there's not a lot of background detail that I need to or even want to add. I don't know, how bad do you guys care about spoilers for this comic? If I ever get partnered, I'm definitely adding a Phil Pages, his innocent image. Oh shit, yeah. I gotta put his lantern on here somewhere. Oh fuck. I just fucked myself. Wait, no, I can fix this. It's a good spot. I'm gonna move this end of the bow over and put the light there. You never see children characters in dregs because everyone wears rubbers all the time. Fuck's sake. That's awful. And probably true. Watch in terror as I freehand corrections. So that's going to get moved over here, and then that'll just stay as it is. This will also give us a nice light source for the scene. So then, I'll just add it right there. The light is conveniently moving around. Hi, Big Egg! Because I can do whatever the hell I want in this comic. Yeah, like this is gonna have big dramatic like rim light, I think. It's like mystery hand. Maybe I should start a straw poll, see what people think is on the other end of that hand. Yeah, I'm smart for improvising when I fuck up. Okay, so... you know what I'm gonna try? Even though I could do this in corrections, I just want to try this and see if it'll work. Because I'm curious. Okay, so that's nice and clean. What's this? Yeah, another hand on the end of that one would be pretty good. Oh wow. Well, look at that. That totally worked. How do you like them apples? So that's still going to need corrections, but that's encouraging because it means that I can fix stuff. So like, if I had $1 million, I may try this at some point. I think it still might have a couple issues with how watery it is, but it seems to work fine. This page might be done. There's a lot of effects to go on it. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Friday, I think. So this is enough pages for the rest of the week that I have here with these two here. This one that I did last week, and then this one. So we have enough of these. Do I want to do another one, or do I want to do something else? Oh, I need to go get my laundry. Well, let's go and get it. Birds.
Last night I dressed in tails, pretended I was on the town. As long as I can dream, it's hard to slow the swinger down. So please don't give a thought to me, I'm really doing fine. You can always find me here and having quite a time. Counting flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with the deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do. It's good to see you, I must go, I know I look a fright. Anyway, my eyes are not accustomed to this light, and my shoes are not accustomed to this hard concrete. So I must go back to my room and make my day complete. Counting flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with the deck of 51. Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do. Don't tell me I've nothing to do.
Fucking mic has been off this entire time. That's awkward. I was asking who just got here, and who has no idea what we're doing, besides me. Now, I need to draw this hand in such a way that it looks like it's letting go. Somebody whose username is Phil Pages. Love it. Sarah Mendiolo. What's up? Video editing, but you've never done that. Okay, so that's pretty good right there. I think I'm gonna draw the pole through this scene in the background. We're not even gonna see his head or hands. He's just boom, ass over tea kettle. And then this page, dead center.
Feel my electric heartache. I don't deserve you.
You can kiss my... Oh, damn it.
Eyeball.
Everybody thinks this is a tank top. Don't tell them different. I have a garment that I wear when I'm doing laundry.
Oh girl, I feel my eyeball.
Overalls.
'Cause you're electric toothpick. You did
Put in it. Apron. Lol. None of you can confirm. You're not here. Kim could confirm. What's up? I'm taunting the chat. Yeah, there's a thing that only you can confirm. A smock for a schmuck. What? You don't charge anything at all.
Well, maybe we should start. I have to comb my hair today. What's going on?
That's fine. What am I wearing right now?
I'm trying to look out behind your head. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're wearing this very nice stretchy dress. It kind of looks like
This is the
an
best.
undershirt from the way it's done.
Exactly. That's what I told everybody. This is actually the best laundry day garment.
It's a super cozy looking. Like it's very stretched. It's just like a long shirt without the shirt
She
part.
bought it for me.
Yeah. So I'm like, this looks like the kind of thing Alex would like. It's,
I'll tell you, it's secret tech for lazy days. Like you think sweatpants are good for lazy days?
those could fall off. This, you got it on your shoulders. You're fine.
Sweatpants, you have to wear a t-shirt as well.
Yeah, that's true. You need like a uni garment. This is like, classy tunic. That's I mean, I have like
OG tunic stuff. Actually, that's a good
weather
one.
pajama dress essentially, which is one of the few times I've bought wearing one. That's sometimes you just want a really long shirt. Like it can be super useful.
That is kind of what it is. It's just like
Yeah.
an extraordinarily long shirt.
Basically.
Check this out.
Woo.
Job having a bad time. Friend, sister, girlfriend.
No, that's cute. I appreciate that you're asking in a way that isn't creepy or
I'm
entitled.
sorry, that's
I
really...
live here. I live here.
Fuck, I hope you're not my sister.
I think we'd probably affect that.
That would be
I
problematic.
don't want any more fucking relatives. Jesus Christ. What? I don't.
It's
I
gross.
can't remember the ones I do have. I have like 10 goddamn cousins from one uncle. This is
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Your uncle's been busy.
My grandmother, before she passed away, had 39 grandchildren.
Sorry, what?
And that's not even the most I've heard of. Like, my boss, like, his siblings, he has, like, upwards of 10. And then, like, the amount of grandchildren that his parents have was, like, ridiculous. Apparently when, like, he and his kids travel to visit them, the kids don't want to leave because they have, like, a small town of relatives to hang out with. Me, I find it hard to remember them, and we have nothing in common, so I wouldn't appreciate that.
Kim is Alex'
We're not actually related in any way.
family other than sister.
Except the biblical sense, I suppose.
No, wait, what?
John Cena!
John Cena!
I'm his problematic fave.
She is my problematic fave. Holy fuck.
Yeah. We decided that's essentially what long-term relationships are. It's when you're each other's problem.
Oh my god, it's so
true.
right.
It is true. Like,
Will you be my problematic fave? I will
so romantic.
I will endure any amount of anon hate for. I didn't tell you when I was at the con.
Is that a
No. When I was at the convention, did I tell you about this user that I met through the comic program? Her name's Anya.
I don't know.
She's a cosplayer, and
Okay, don't worry.
yeah, she's the one who does Lapis. And we randomly decided that it would be really, really funny to send fake anon hate back and forth.
That. Yeah.
I should have taken a photo because I cut out and print and like by hand did anon hate, like with a little sunglass head that said Erdmub. I gave it to her at the convention. It was so
That's
funny.
incredible. You should like print out buttons with that.
I'm already working on that.
Like that. That's, yeah.
Oh right, I was gonna have this
That's good.
getting air.
You problematic other. I like that, actually. There's no relationship word that I find fitting, generally speaking. They all sound either stupid or inappropriate, like, not appropriate for that particular person.
It's like
So, like, I'm always searching for one that doesn't sound like you've gone into business with the person, and it also doesn't sound completely inaccurate. So, problematic other, I usually say, like, romantic euphemism, because people can puzzle out what that means pretty fast.
Yeah, that sounds like us.
Is that a potion?
Yep.
Hey.
Chubb is on the move.
No, I don't know where my boss is from. He sort of, like, he may have mentioned it and I forgot. He says it's the second largest country in Africa. It may be the first largest country in Africa? Either way, he has, like, 11 siblings. So, he's only got, like, 3 kids. So it's not like that particularly is, like, a family requirement. But, you know, I figure maybe they're just really bored over there.
Maybe.
You do what you can. I don't know. I've never met his kids. They're probably nice.
Yeah, it's romantic euphemism. I don't know.
Romantic euphemism!
I don't know how bad the lag is.
Oh, Christ.
So arm
Should
up.
I bother eating lunch before dinner, or have I missed that?
Only you can answer that question. This is what I'm wearing. Your head cannon.
It's
Accurate.
a very little black dress.
I like the little gray penis.
It looks like you've got a purse around your neck, which is silly. But you rolled it up, I suppose it would be better. And the thing is, like, with like the sort of basic stretch dress that, you know, is for casual wear, you can just put shorts over it and no one has any fucking idea, because it's not that long. And like, the short connection kind of holds up any extra bit of dress. Which is always kind of baffled me, like, I think, you know, like people's medieval undergarments, and you had like a really, really long shift, and you somehow tuck that into bloomers. I'm like, how the hell does that work? Where does it go? Do you just have like this wad of clothing inhabiting your sort of like mid-region you just fucking deal with because it's the past and that's how things work? Like, that's just fucking weird, and these are the things I want to know. So,
Accidental penis.
what's going on?
Is there any other kind? I like that you're directly behind me in my blind
It's
spot.
inconvenient, but it's fine. I haven't shown my hair.
See, problematic fave. So I think this might be enough roughs for just trade. So we stash this up here.
Oh,
La-
yeah, picture of Victor. I see what it is.
yeah, lantern
Oh,
I think
didn't
is only
notice
there.
that first.
Yeah, we're teeny.
That's true. I was sorting garden seeds because I should probably do that early this year because it's not actually.
She's a horticulturalist. Or,
I
well,
collect plant garbage
landscaper.
for a living.
Collecting plant garbage.
That's true. There's a lot. You move it around and then bring it back when it's a different type of.
Oh,
plant
that's
garbage.
bad. Ink bubble.
Do you need help?
No. I just need to leave it alone.
Okay.
No, I need to pop it. Boop. Got it.
Lantern reminder? I don't understand.
No, that there's a lantern for continuity. Kim does not play Magic.
No, someone tried to teach me years and years ago, but I was distracted by how attractive they were, which was dumb because they weren't really that attractive. But I was like 14 and it was stupid. But the thing is, I just could never wrap my head around it, and I can't even these days when I'm less easily distracted by, I don't know, torsos. Torsos are pretty great, let me tell you. But
Would you like to learn how to play Magic the Gathering?
like it's just not my kind of nerd rules lawyering. Like I can't align all of the shit you have to remember to play a game.
It's
and
very
there's a lot of
complex.
shit to remember.
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of shit
I'm
to remember.
fascinated by the way that you guys remember and like capitalize on all that shit, but it just not. It does not. I don't grok it. It hasn't really settled in, and I can do other things for free that I do understand, so I do. I love the cards though. Some of them are like incredibly gorgeous. Like, what's the dude's name? The dude that does
Jace?
the crazy stuff. No, the artist. Moorbacher.
Morbacher.
Peter Moorbacher, I think. He's done Magic the Gathering art, and then he started doing his original stuff, and it's fucking insane. Like,
What cards has he done, I wonder?
he draws angels, but the kind of like body horror.
Oh,
crazy
that
dream
guy.
Angels. They're just like, it's fucking amazing! I
Yeah,
love
he's
that
really
shit.
good.
I wish I could afford any type of Patreon contribution, just because, like, his stuff is great.
Okay.
Man, I dare to like a whole lot of different things you don't like.
Oh boy.
Just because I happen to not be the same person as you, which may come as a surprise, but you'll grow accustomed to it eventually.
You'll get used to it.
You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it.
Problematic.
Angelaria, oh my god, it's amazing! Like, that's the kind of imagination food that is my favorite kind of thing. Like, I love that shit so much. Because you just look at it, and there's so many pieces of it to appreciate, so many different things you could do with it, and every time you come back you see a new one. It's incredible. So good. This also makes for like a really horrifying phone background, so I have a pretty good Halloween one picked out that I just put on my phone. Not that anyone ever looks at my phone, so
I sure
anyone
don't.
really cares, but
You know, that always blows my mind. People, like, making those repeated jokes about their SOs reading their phones. Like, why the fuck would you do that?
some people do that. Like some people
That's awful!
Like, especially if you grow up in a culture where your parents think they can just look at your shit, then they're used to it, and their parents keep doing it, and then they do it to their significant others, and it's contagious.
That's fucked.
It's a contagious rudeness, but people have become used to it, right? I used to work with a girl whose boyfriend would, like, go and read her stuff on her computer. And, like, he was a real sad sack. Like, he played it like he was super insecure about things, but realistically he was just, like, a complete shit. Like, they did eventually break up, but, you know, since he's not reading her email every minute of every day, you kind of forget that people do that shit, and then they do it and you're like, wait a minute, you're a dick.
That's awful.
Yeah. Like, there was one thing, like a post that went by on Tumblr, of a lady talking to, like, a group of women. I think they're in the Girl Guides organization. And the question was, like, should parents keep an eye on their kids' social media profile? Should they log in to be able to check in? And all of the parents, like, were nodding in agreement. Probably because they didn't grow up with this. And then she got up and said that if you go and read your kids' shit, like, you go in and read their journals, you go in and, like, look at their emails, they will not trust you. And maybe you can counter that by reading their shit harder, but they will never tell you anything after that. Because everyone has that basic urge for privacy. And, like, a lot of the parents were kind of shocked. They hadn't thought of it that way. Because I guess, like, you raise this thing from, like, a human blog, you're pretty sure that you're in charge of keeping it safe, but at some point it becomes a person. And, like, children especially need some privacy. You know, of course they maybe get up to trouble and then you fucking, like, parent them afterwards, but, like, you have to teach them that they're allowed to be a human being. And if you teach them they can't, they will hide from you. So, like, don't do that. It's fucking shitty. Like, man, I remember being a kid. You know, you do.
Being a kid
secrets
sucked.
are really important. Like,
Yep.
you have a thing and it's all yours because you know that you're taken care of. You know, you are the job of somebody else, and then you have this thing that's only yours. Maybe it doesn't matter worth shit, but it feels like you developed, you know, a secret of your own. Maybe it's just an illusion, but still, it feels like fun when you're, you know, 8 and looking for things to do. Yeah, there is a line you have to carefully look. Your parents should, like, actually be talking to you and, like, keeping track of that stuff. Like, my parents did a reasonable job of that. But the thing is, if you respect your kids, like, and you don't actively pursue them in case they're doing a thing that you're not entirely aware of, they will come to you because they know they can trust you to not, you know, essentially take back any gains they've made in privacy. But to work with them, you know, you're teaching them to be an adult. It's not a science, but I think people have to err on the side of, like, working with their child as opposed to, like, attempting to maintain them like a pet, because eventually they will grow up, and that's not a very good lesson. So I say not having any children or experience with children at all, but, you know, it's an opinion. Sometimes there is something. So, I was a child for quite a few years, so I recall that to some degree.
Look at this poor fuck.
Yeah, journal and social media are different, but you have private messages on social media. Like, you have things that aren't shown to everyone, like parents taking their kids' phones to, like, scroll through their messaging contacts.
That's kind of fucky.
Like, that horrifies me, but some people think that that's normal, and I'm just like, I don't understand at all how we get there. Could you not, please? Here's why you maybe could not. Because, wow.
Why
Holy
the
shit.
fuck you hiding? Why you always hiding? Oh, it's because I gave you a complex about it.
Yeah. Like, I knew a girl on LiveJournal, like, years ago, and, like, she was raised with really conservative parents. They didn't want her dating anyone, they especially didn't want her dating a white boy. You know, they would task her aunt to spy on her, you know, because they needed to know exactly what was going on. They, like, her cousin, who she lived with, was sympathetic, but didn't really, like, draw a firm line on it because, you know, she was busy with her own life. So it's like, if everyone around you thinks that this is a perfectly fine idea, you're just kind of stuck. And it's absolutely the worst. So. I think she eventually had enough money to move out, but, like, you know, it's a bad scene. Especially when these people otherwise are your loving, kind parents, and then they just, like, treat you like a safety deposit box item. And that should be fine. It's fucking weird. I really get that yogurt.
Go get the yogurt. Let's share a yogurt.
You want yogurt back and forth?
Yeah, I would love to yogurt back and forth on stream in front of all these people. I think that would be the hottest. I bought this yogurt that you're about to see because I wanted the jars. Turns out it was good yogurt though. It's just a little sorrow, that's all. Dilly bar.
You get what you pay for, essentially.
Usually.
Heavy cream and, like, cane sugar, not bullshit. This one's coconut flavored. He doesn't like fruit bits in his yogurt, and I've been trying to explain to him that even with stirred yogurt, you may find fruit bits because
There's
that's
got
how
to
people do
be
it.
a smooth yogurt that
There
is
is.
fruit flavored.
It's just challenging because they use jam instead of syrup, basically.
One of these days I will find it. And then I will be free.
Just buy coffee yogurt.
Yeah, but I want strawberry.
Buy syrup and mix syrup.
Maybe. Excuse me. Can I have some?
Where?
I have to go face. I'm not gonna go face. I
Please
promise. Yeah. I'm there! Don't fuck with me!
Alright, I won't fuck with you.
Problematic.
You love me.
Problematic fave.
Yeah, like, and the thing is, some fruit bits are worse than others, in my opinion, but he doesn't like any of them. So, like,
I don't
fruit
like.
on the bottom is often a jam with some bit. And
It's
sometimes, like, the stirred type that you would expect to be smooth has even larger bits. I don't know why. Like,
it's entirely a
It's just how they
texture
do it.
thing,
yeah.
which is horrible because it's like mushy and gross.
That's why you should go with, like, lemon. Because lemon basically has to be a paste or nothing marmalade yogurt. They do, like, a sort of fruit, like, puree, which is, I think, tolerable. So. Corruptor boy, that's terrible. And I wish I'd thought of it myself.
Hmm? Yogahao.
I
No,
wasn't
it
trying to
almost
pronounce
worked.
the word, so I did.
Go. Oh, wow, wow. This is actually going quite well. I think we got it.
Oh, nice.
Well, I mean, this background's gonna be black. I think I'm gonna do some background details that I can use or not use. Because the laughter is gonna be definitely a post thing. Let's add some like sort of claustrophobia here.
Man, I gotta say, like, I'm not super picky about yogurt, except the kind with gelatin now weirds me out. Because I discovered the type without gelatin, and now it's, like, strange. The thing is, the types without gelatin cost more, so it's like, what you gonna do? So, I pay a premium for slightly better yogurt. Like, it's not that bad, technically, but...
I'm gonna put these off the page.
Plectrum!
What? What's a plectrum?
It's like a guitar pick, but not necessarily for a guitar.
This is what I did with mine.
Tiny pencil!
These are where all my pencil
That's
stops
really
go.
fresh.
Oh shit, I smudged the...
Kefir is good. It's a little
Check it out! I
weird
smudged the
sometimes.
fuck out of this page. I need to not touch
Yeah,
this.
it's pretty great.
It's fine, because like this is something that gets corrected.
I found like a yogurt soda in the store once, and I'm a little afraid, but I do want to try it eventually, just because, what the fuck, man?
Yogurt
How do
soda?
you make that work?
That sounds
Like,
extraordinarily
it's in the import.
Japanese.
It's in the import section of Fairways.
They're
It's
really...
regular and mint flavor. Like, it's shelf stable, it's not in the fridge, so I'm just like, what the Christ? But it's yogurt, so I feel like I want to try it. So. I feel like at least 20% of the customers are buying these because of the fucking glass jars. Like, look how fucking cute that is.
They're really cute.
You know? That shows a little bit more care on the part of the company. It's like, you maybe want to reuse a thing that you pay money for, so have this. Also, it's like, fancy this. And there's this company on the island, and they make their own yogurt from like fancy milk or some shit.
What is this? Island Farms?
It's Tree Island. Island Farms is like middle of the road, pretty good, not fancy. But Tree Island, they use like super nice milk, right? But they usually sell it in like a 1 kilo tub, and I can't even, like, even if it's really nice yogurt, it's hard to eat that much before it starts to go weird, so I'm like, I wish that there were perhaps a medium option, you know, between a huge tub and like a single serving tub. It's that would possibly get me to purchase it. Oh yes, the plectrums are musician shrapnel, I think?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, let me show you something really cool. Like, so, I went to Lea Valley a couple weeks ago, which is like Canadian Tire for rich people, and it's full of neat shit. And they had a little dish with a sign that said, "Take your pick." And what it is they took old gift cards that didn't have anything on them anymore and turned them into guitar picks, like stamping out a guitar pick. So I shuffled through and got one I thought that I liked. And
Ah, that's cool. Right in my ear.
Oh, sorry. It's just like, you know, it's a nice thick piece of plastic that they repurposed, and it's kind of cute. So. Also, it was free, which is like, you know, way up there in the priority scale. It's like, oh, it's free, I don't need it, but let's go.
This panel is so great.
What's
Oops.
the verb for propelling something with a stick? Is that punting?
Punting, yeah.
He's punting like his life depends on it. I didn't put yogurt in his ear, that'd be a waste of good yogurt.
That would be really gross.
What'd you say?
May I, excuse me, may I have some yogurt?
Oh, oh.
Pachoo!
Ah, well, the thing is, then only the grocery stalkers would see it, and they'd be like, who the fuck is this tool?
Who's a grocery stalker?
People who like
Oh, I think he's a grocery stalker!
S-T-O-C-K-E-R.
Yeah.
It'd just be like the dairy people being like, what the shit is this? I guess I could email them. They're an island company I could just drive around to like collide with expensive cows. Yeah. I did used to work in a grocery store for like 6 months, and then before that, like a decade ago for like 3 months. That's not a bad job. You get real weirdos being the long-time employees though.
Yeah, like us.
Like,
Do you remember when we used
grocery
to...
store, I was not a long-time employee.
No.
But I am a weirdo.
But at Rebar, you remember when we used to pun more?
Oh yeah,
until
it was
the
great.
until the salad line called a
We
moratorium.
received threats because I imagine it was frustrating for people that don't like fun. Not that I care.
Just fuck. Get me out of here.
Let me tell you, the big tub of yogurt is great if you want to make frozen yogurt. You just buy like one, and then you go to town, basically.
Some sort of Reddit picture.
Yeah, basically. Like, if you tape stuff to groceries, the only people you're bugging are like the chumps that have to turn them to face the right way. They don't actually care. Like, there was this thing, what, like a year ago, 2 years ago, where it's like, put these anti-GMO stickers
Oh my
on products
God.
in the store. It's like, you're gonna cost poor people money.
Yep.
Because they will be charged for the merchandise that's ruined. And the companies will never see this. Don't stick random shit on groceries. That's terrible. So this is people who've never worked in a grocery store, so they just never fucking thought of it. And it's like, can you not? That's not saving the world or speaking truth to power. You're speaking bullshit to minimum wage employees. And they don't actually care in this particular instance. So maybe don't do that. You know?
Alright. I think we've got this page sorted. Which means that we can probably pull out the Sharpie and start making some real mistakes.
They linked a picture that I think looks like
Yeah, I saw it. That's actually in my reference folder.
Oh, okay.
So, 2 pages. This will take us to Monday. Well, ain't that a thing?
Yeah, that's the thing, like, if grocery employees tend to be kind of grumpy by nature because they're busy and they have to talk to people all the fucking time and they're not paid a lot. So, if you fucking with them on purpose, you're gonna have a real bad time. Just don't do it. Like,
Honk.
frankly, often the cashiers are pretty nice and understanding because they have to be, but like, the produce people and the shelf stocking people, like, don't fuck with them. They have no time for your bullshit. They'll help you, because it's their job, and they like doing their job, generally speaking. Don't fuck with them! Like, I feel like this should be mandatory for all service jobs. Like, just do not fuck with the person giving you your stuff.
Would you fuck
Because
with
you
my
want your
shit?
stuff, right? So just don't.
I'm gonna try something a little smaller than the Sharpie.
Dunno, Tom. Seems expensive.
Seems. Well, this seems to be a waste of my time.
I'm gonna try this
That is 900
6.
in any shop you're lucky enough to find.
There was this one guy,
And you're
okay, when I was
complaining
working
about
at the
200.
grocery store most
What's the
recently,
finance to do stuff?
he was in grocery and he stocked
You
shelves
sale
and
at a fucking
held
century.
cereal boxes around.
In
And
fact,
he was,
fucking heck, I
like,
think I'll keep it.
known and acknowledged
All right,
widely as
you're
an
out of
asshole. But he was useful,
Jesus
because he was an
Christ,
asshole and didn't
tried
give a
a
shit.
dozen donkeys on this.
But he had to use him with
You're
care
having over
when you put him on the
100
phone
now.
with a customer because he still
Doing
didn't give a
buying
shit.
stereos, Nick.
Um,
Finance revolutions.
I sort of like panicked at one point because there was a thing I did not know how to solve and tried to get him to talk to this lady about like a florist issue. But you know, I feel like perhaps it did some good. He just didn't care. He's like, I'm sorry, what's your problem? I mean, what do you think I can do about it? I don't actually get paid enough for this shit.
Alright.
So, he was one of the lifers, this basically.
What we gonna do today? Like, do we want to start with Ahego boxes?
Boxing.
Boxing.
Fox is doing WWE or something.
See, I started on this one. I think I'll do that next. You just said boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I said wrestling with puppies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that counts as fucking with them necessarily. Unless you have that kind of relationship, which, you know, valid. You could probably get your hands on a firearm if you needed to.
What?
But it would not be as straightforward as going up behind some chump and relieving him of his open carry. That would be really easy.
Well.
You can't really do that here because we don't do that. So.
I mean, I wouldn't try that. That would be stupid.
But like, someday some really ballsy asshole is going to do that. It's like, oh, thank you for giving a maniac a free gun because you decided you needed to wear one like a fancy purse. You know.
Okay, so you said boxing? Hang on a second. Problematic favorite Undertale character? I don't know.
Are there problematic Undertale characters? No, wait, there is. It's the villain that I got spoiled for. I'm pretty sure he's problematic.
Undyne?
I don't think I call him my thing. No,
Or-
the spoilers! Plug your ears. Child murderer. The other goat. Not the nice goat.
Oh. See, I didn't know that he was a villain.
Well, it's
Spoilers!
different.
I need to
Like,
finish that game.
It's like it's complicated because like there's the whole plot is designed up so that it's like a hard choice to decide whether or not to kill people, even if you think you have a good
Yep.
reason or there's something good. So like I don't know the details. I was just a spoiler for that. So I think more and more I like Alphys because she's really fucking cute.
She seems adorable.
She's like a scale mate with glasses.
Yep.
That's great. Ha! Thank you,
Oh,
Lotus. I
it
always
happens
had
in
a
Texas?
suspicion.
Jeez.
It's
Just
like you go around wearing a deadly weapon,
Somebody-
especially in Walmart, where you lean it against the banquette of the diner where you're eating. Like, you're leaving it just sitting around. People are assholes. Like, yeah, people shouldn't do bad things, but you have to occasionally allow for the fact that they do, and, you know, try not to have your gun stolen. Yeah, shit's fucked.
Yep. Okay, so check this.
I like that there is a goat emoji. I don't know how multi-purpose it is, but it's pretty great. Foxy boxing! It's like foxy boxing, but it's boxes.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison.
Yeah, there was like a Capcom-themed dating sim that one or two Homestuck characters were in. I think you could totally get away with an Undertale one. So you really have to play all of the like above-age characters, otherwise it would just get really weird. Like I don't think you could have the main character in there at all, unless she's like your point of view character and you pair up all the other ones. I don't know.
There you go. What do you think?
Soda Meru.
What do you think?
Yeah, basically, like if you run fast enough, what if they don't have a second gun? Of course they'll just start carrying 3 guns.
There'll just be like Texans made of guns. There'll be like a gun bot.
But then like, you know, you sit down wrong and your leg blows up.
Yep. Okay, see, Lord Hosk was talking about a landscape. Maybe I should just do one of those.
like a desert. Oh, or those like stacked columns that they discovered when the lake washed away the soil.
Oh, those things? Yeah. Jeez, I'm gonna just fucking freehand this shit because I'm insane.
Some sort of sidebox slam.
Let's see, this will be... You know what I'll do? Maybe I'll put, like, Devil's Finger in the foreground.
Wow.
Just to make this the most difficult to look at scene.
Even though those don't exist in the same area as
Yeah, no, it's fiction. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is a fictional world where, like, non-Euclidean geology takes place. The stream seems to be having hiccups, so...
Who said that?
But then it evened out. No, I said it because it's
Okay.
true, and someone else was like, it's not loading.
Hmm.
Yeah, it may be derping itself. Try reloading it, perhaps? I mean, that should work. You try turning it off and then back on again.
Frustrating as that is, it sometimes does work.
Yeah, for reasons. Problematic Steven Universe fave?
The fandom.
They're not my fave, though.
I know.
Man, what do you think of it? Like, I really like Peridot. I don't know how problematic she is. She's a villain, but she's also, like, literally 4 years old. So maybe let's just go with Peridot. That's not really a spoiler.
Yeah. Well,
like, she's great because, like, she does everything according to her process of reasoning, which means that she'll change allegiances if the side she's on doesn't make sense, and I think that's incredible. It's not that she wants to be good, it's that everything she does has to fucking make sense. And that's really neat, you know, to have a villain like that. Ostensibly not a villain anymore, so that's good stuff. Vague spoilers? Sorry, like... I mean, Pearl could be considered a problematic fave because she's so totally fucked in the head, but she makes the attempt to be, you know, normal and useful and not
Could you pass me my
visibly
phone?
alien. So. Also, I like that Garnet, when she's not saying anything, is often arguing with herself inside her head, because that's incredible. That's the best. She's my non-problematic favorite, because, like, I don't know, she's not a perfect character and she does shit wrong sometimes, but I don't know if that's considered problematic in the same way. She's just great, okay. So. That's pretty cool.
This is entirely from memory, too. I think that this is what it looked like, sort of.
Yeah, like, the pictures were not very distanced from the thing they were taking a photo of, so you can make up the background.
This looks actually a lot like Coral. I don't know if I want to tone this or not. Too late.
It seems like a good idea with something that has weird layers to it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised how much fun I had with Steven Universe. Like, I thought it would be entertaining, but perhaps not for my age group, and I watched it and I'm like, I'm not embarrassed by any part of this. This isn't pinging my, like, oh god, for children, I'm not the age group for this. It was just like, oh, this is a show with children characters, and it's also really good. Like, yeah. Also, like, so many friggin' lady characters.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, turns out for kids doesn't necessarily have to mean garbage.
Basically. Like, it shouldn't necessarily be. Like,
No.
there was a time when juvenile novels were considered like a waste of writer's time. Like in the late 19th century. But that clearly isn't true because kids read. Where was I going? Yeah, like I've watched a lot of Adventure Time, primarily when I was spending time with an old friend of mine. And I just sort of stopped watching it when we didn't spend time together. It was fun, but I wasn't driven to it. Like, I seek out Steven Universe episodes because that's just my jam. So, to be fair, Adventure Time doesn't have her, so there you go. bit past 5 and I'm back down soon, so I may dirt elsewhere.
Morton, thank you for your dirt.
Ah, Sarah Mediola! Hello. Yes, yeah, that thing. I'm pretty sure I know what it is you're agreeing with, so. That's good. And sometimes chat streams are confusing. Yeah, like, Adventure Time was my kind of weird bullshit, and I found it really entertaining, but it wasn't a thing that I pursued long term as like a fandom I wanted to be in. Like, I'm not really in the Steven Universe fandom, but I'm way more invested in the characters. Like, yeah. It just, you know, it's when you really click with something. So. I mean, I do love weird cartoon shit in general, so it was great, but like, different flavors of the thing. It happens. That's why we have so many different things, right?
Something for everyone.
Yeah, I love Beamon. He was pretty great. He was sort of like a non-malignant paradox. You know, like sort of exploring the world and having kind of fun.
I am video games.
But not to dish out of water in a way that makes you like uncomfortable or embarrassed.
I can't stand shows that make me feel embarrassed.
Yeah, that's not an experience I want to like have people give me. I can get that for free and I don't want it anyways. So I realize that some people find it useful and productive, but I personally do not. So, yeah. Man, that was why the April Fool's episode of Steven Universe was so awkward. It was just like, I don't know what's happening, and also what's happening is really, really painfully embarrassing. Why did this happen to me? I'm mostly a good person.
Kani.
Yeah, that's fair. You don't have to get into anything you don't want to. Like,
no, you have to.
Remind you that literally every fandom is the worst fandom.
It's true.
And you'll always find fans in whatever fandom you join that make you kind of regret having to be there. So, like, literally, don't go into it because of or not because of other people. Go into it if you like the fucking thing. That's the only standard that ought to matter, and you can actually just ignore everyone else if you have to. Like, that's sort of what I did with Steven Universe. Like, I want to watch and enjoy it. I don't really talk to people about it. I just, you know, I like it, so I watch it, and that's how it goes.
Well.
Yeah, basically.
Sigh. La 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 la.
It's an accessory. It is a violence accessory. It's an accessory to murder!
Why, hello, Foxy.
Bonjour. You know what? I never got into Doctor Who either. And not necessarily because of the fans, but just because it didn't grab me. Like, I think 10 was really cute. David Tennant is extremely entertaining, but it's not my thing. And it never has been. And I respect that it was, like, tremendously important for people I care about. It's still not my thing. So...
Yep.
Yeah, they can tell me all about it if they want, but... Yeah. It's fine.
Check this out. Okay, so we got... Oh, you're being drowned out by the music.
Yeah, that's kind of like the mentioning a thing on the internet and then receiving hate mail is like...
That's stupid.
The fact that that is just a feature of the internet is something I feel should be strongly addressed, because you don't just get to holler that in crowds. So there ought to be some recourse for it happening in digital crowds, because it's still not okay.
Tell that to social media, who refuse to...
Social media is very poorly managed as an entity. It deserves to have a bit more control placed on it, because freedom of speech is government. The internet is not yet entirely owned by the government. So... Oh, apparently the music is making me hard to hear. I can't even hear the music, so there's that.
Wah wah. You need to compose it. Or, you said you were done, so...
Well, more or less.
Such a shame.
Getting close. But you know, once I start talking about literally anything, I will just keep going.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. It's like my special interest is just facts. You know, you could make that claim, but it would not be entirely false. I just like knowing things and then telling other people those things. That is enjoyable for me. Twitter should have a shun button. Like, the things, it should be harder for, like, an IP or a user who continually joins just to be like an effort piece of shit to not join up again. Like, if you are a social media site, you have to make your social media social instead of just a place where everyone is and some people get to shout death threats. Because, like, obviously they can't actually fucking carry them out. It's not the reality of an actual human threat is that you don't get to just do that to people. It doesn't do anything useful that we need. You know, go to 4chan. That's exactly what it's for, you know.
Sometimes you gotta go where you can just be grody and nobody will call you on.
Basically. The thing is, even that's not a bad
Don't
idea,
actually
because
go to
everyone
4chan.
needs community, and sometimes you come out of it slightly less awful than before. Sometimes you don't, but there's always that chance. So, like, here's the crazy thing. When talking about, like, should we tolerate as though it's our fucking judgment, spaces that are fat positive or anorexia positive, as though those are the same thing. And then, like, someone actually looked into this and found that if you have, like, a pro-anorexia community, the people that talk to each other and connect actually start, like, taking care of each other, because they have something to relate about, and they don't immediately go off on a spiel of, like, either how they're, you know, destroying themselves or that they're with this unit trash. So, you build community, sometimes people get better. So, like, this isn't perfect, but it's not necessarily as cut and dry as you think. And, like, the thing about fat positive or body positive communities is that you just get people feeling like they're worth taking care of, which I think we totally fucking need. Like, so.
Somebody asked for a spider.
They're asking me to turn down the music. But
Is it really that high?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's to people's different levels.
Hold on.
It kind of looks like Undyne but with legs on the head.
There we go. I mean, we've got into the really, really loud track, so.
That's true. Yeah, like, I think it becomes really hard to tell the difference between, like, this is a community of people who are doing things we don't like, and just a community of people who are things we don't like. Because the second one often you can do nothing about, and maybe that need not be attacked. Like, because people can't change what they are composed of, generally speaking. Yeah. It's, you conflate what people do with what they are and then decide the whole package is the same thing. But it's not, so. A gun that shoots smaller guns
That shoots little cans of beer. Yeah, that'll happen.
That's incredible.
Hang on, I just need to finish drawing 8 legs here. This is not a very good spider.
It's got 6 legs.
Shh. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Tips.
You're welcome. You should draw a jumping spider because they're like square and fluffy and cute. And it's great. One of the few types of spider I don't actually immediately want to either get away from or
Fuck you
kill.
times 8.
Are you fuxated on that?
Okay, so what was this? A gun that shoots smaller guns? Hold on.
Maybe like a shotgun that shoots pistols. that
Too
shoots
late.
beer. Oh, fine, be that way.
Hey, who's got the pen?
Yeah, but who's telling you what to do? Nobody us.
The internet.
Who's telling you what to do?
I am in no point obligated.
So the blank should be kegs. Like
That's silly. And
the
probably.
whole thing is silly.
Can you?
Okay, Tim's Martini says that the beer is cracked open and whisper Marka.
Marka, hold this a second.
Yeah, right. Oh, now I can hear the music. Sorta. Gun!
Gun!
Show them the cards. You should show them the cards at some point.
So if hand looks like this, it'll look like that. Not a real gun, by the way, just before everybody freaks out. See, I always want to see what the
Oh
thumb.
god, chaser rounds.
Really?
You guys are great. This is incredible. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but that's really cute.
Hmm?
You called your 5-year-old brother to say happy birthday.
No.
I don't think 5-year-olds have quite developed their phone manners though, so yeah. That's a work in progress, I imagine.
Mommy, 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 your other daddy called.
Her other daddy?
Yep, it's like, the fuck do you mean other daddy?
Yeah, that's true.
This one is actually not airsoft. This one is just a replica. So this one's made of pot metal. Goodbye.
Goodbye forever.
I'm not. This is one that I got from 10 minutes. Is this one chamfered? Yeah, it has.
Artist gun.
It is absolutely an artist gun. So it has turned brass replica rounds, but is otherwise pretty pretty accurate to the real thing. Like it goes apart like the real thing, and goes together like this real thing. So it has the benefit of being really, really, really good for reference.
And not actually literally being a gun.
Yep. My other airsoft stuff is similarly really great for reference. Like I have my short gun and my
shotgun
AK. Is this just gonna be like a war juice sort of show off time?
War juice.
The safety is actually on. The 1911 has a grip safety.
You could draw things from the set of cards you made.
Which set of cards?
Yesterday.
Holy fuck.
You remember that? You want me to bring them? I'm gonna bring you the cards and then I have to go look around differently before I head out.
Okay, let me. So this is a gun shooting smaller guns. That shoot beer. That's so small. Okay. I really like how this turned out. I kind of want to add some more stuff to it. Although, I think it might get busy if I keep working on it. But Nigel. Man, fuck Nigel.
Okay. The bottom one on each set was great, something on the top.
Okay, so this is gonna be great. We made an improv game called
used
Infomercial.
yet, except in our mind.
Okay, but we're gonna use this to draw something. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
We should do the
This is
intro
red
spiel
pile.
as though you're a telemarketer.
Okay. Is your home lifestyle just the worst? Do you experience excruciating pain and need relief from it? Well, with the toilet wrench, your bowel movements will be so smooth. This is just gonna rip those.
It's just like the seat is shaped like.
No. This is gonna rip those impacted turds right out of your butt.
I will not be purchasing
I'm so
this.
sorry.
Your house gets really cute.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Daddy who lives on the computer.
Daddy who lives on the computer. Toilet wrench.
I think googly eyes should be added to nearly everything, except already existing googly eyes, because then you can't tell they're googly. So.
Yep. What the hell is it? Actually, no, I know exactly what a toilet wrench would look like. This is so simple.
You're actually the worst.
Are you upset?
I'm suggesting putting a toilet paper roll on the other end.
It's a toilet wrench.
It needs a handle.
That is the handle.
You know, like a flushing handle. This is weird. Oh
we
God.
ripped turds down. We ripped. No, it'll have like a little cam.
This is not okay.
Installed inside that pivots it.
Somewhere Cam feels uncomfortable and doesn't know why.
Perfect.
You have a question about possibly using your stuff for a D&D game?
I post things to my Tumblr. Usually, sometimes I'll miss them. Yeah, if you don't make money off it, and do tell me. I'm generally speaking okay with it. Like, just send me an ask, and I'll just be like, yeah, that's fine. And I mean, if you do want to make money off of it, that's also probably fine, but you will have to pay me.
Yeah. Exchange of different money.
Turns out if you're like, hey, can I use this in my game? It's like, yeah, give me like some amount of dollars and totally use it.
Yeah. Go into an adjustable toilet.
Here,
There's
look,
no part of this
we've
that's
got a
like,
little bit of
Who's
space.
counting down, and what are they counting down to?
What? Hey, Lamau!
Hey! Okay, that's pretty cool.
Thanks much.
There's a countdown to not anything terrible.
Okay,
Okay, I should leave and do other things before I really leave.
but wait, are you a homemaker? Do you want to make your home better with the home entertainment rake?
That, it's a furrow of savings.
It's a furrow of savings. You just want to, you know, your home entertainment after the party, you just want to get all that shit policed up.
That's... Yeah, alright. You're gonna have fun with this.
I am. So here's the stereo. It's like, you know
Is
what?
this for party cleanup?
Yeah, just like your...
Or is it to, like, straighten out all your cables?
I don't know,
No,
like...
that'd be the home entertainment comb.
Just tidy away all those pesky home entertainment units that you have gathering dust.
You know, all your, your leftover woofers and tweeters and things. This is so weird. Okay, alright. You have a good time. Bye, chat! You also have a good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kim. Hey, Lamau. So I'm gonna leave the bottom of this page empty because I think that this landscape turned out really well. Although I think I might flip this over and do some more garbage on the back. I kind of want to do a sketch for tips. Although we're getting, 3 hours, so I might end the stream in like 15 minutes to go do other stuff. And then see if my recording works. So that'll be good. Let's just do a few more of these. If there's... My life totally changed after I bought the office pump! You know, my office was filling up with sewage and I just decided I was gonna pump all that shit right out of there. See if we have a cubicle here. Yeah, we, Kim and I were sort of pissing ourselves coming up with ideas for this improv game. You know, HR just loves it. Alright, what are we gonna do over here? Do I wanna just like do more of these? I didn't know what I was gonna do with my tax rebate until I saw the lawn nozzle. This is a deck of cards that I made up with help from Kim. It's for a an improv game that I was gonna pitch to SCT. You know, I got a dirt backyard. A couple minutes with the lawn nozzle. Perfect. And if you order right now for just the price of $59.95, you will get a complimentary boudoir incinerator. You know, you just had a really ugly one night stand and you just want all evidence of it to go away. Fear no more with the boudoir incinerator. You can have some discarded clothing. It's like, haha, fuck it! Whoosh. Lawn. I don't know how to spell boudoir. I fucked it up on this one. So flamin' word for it, worse flamin'. Looking to kick back over the weekend, but you just can't get the time off work. Fear not, for the automotive lathe is gonna cut your time in half. What the fuck? Oh god, what does this even look like? What's a lathe? It's a device that clamps a workpiece at two ends and rotates it. It's I think it's primarily used for turning stuff like table legs and posts and just any sort of like cylindrical object. They'll take like a piece of square stock and then spin it really fast, and then you just like put a tool against it and it'll carve it out evenly all the way around. They're very big and very heavy and very expensive. And this one you can put your car in. So Billy here has a chisel that he's about to take to his car, do some detailing. I might have space for one more if I draw it small. Start this year off right with the brand new 2016 casserole blender. I think the funniest rule for this this bit or this game is you have to start the sales pitch before you see what it is. And before you go, you should probably see these. That's good. So we got our office pump. We have our... Actually, I'm probably making the other side is super dirty. Shit, I am. I need to clean this table because there's schmutz on here. It's probably this authentic Ken Stacy overspray. We have the automotive lathe. Do I want to tone these? I think I do. Maybe just a basic tone. Where the fuck you scrying? Okay, that'll do. So like... boudoir lathe. This magnetic drawing table not for sale at any price. This is my pappy's drawing table. Office pump. Okay, we have 4 products. 5.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
So the office pump, you know, for clearing out
that guy looks real scared.
Well, it's just like if you're in HR, you want to avoid a confrontation. Just pump that fucker into the drain.
That's a thing that you might need.
If you have a dirt backyard and you want to quickly, seed it, but you don't want to spend a lot of time and muss.
Look how proud that guy looks.
Just like...
I feel like that's what you get with the seed spray. Like, that's a thing. You can buy, like, it's a fiber pulp with grass seeds in it, and it actually grows better on, like, road signs than the dirt, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which is really funny.
The automotive lathe. Do a little bit of detailing.
Yeah. I just love how pleased this one looks. Like he's fucking jazzed about his evenly textured casserole.
Fucking casserole. Like the whole pan. It's not even a specialized blender. He's just shoving a whole casserole in this regular ass blender. He's like, it totally works!
This is not an ideal product to buy.
And the boudoir incinerator,
This is the most effective pest treatment.
It's just like burning away all that lingering regret.
And insects, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I misspelled.
The most extreme flea treatment.
Yeah, I misspelled boudoir again.
No. Oh, yeah, it says boudoir, but you could fix that.
No.
Turn the I into an O and put another I in there.
It's too late.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Okay, you have fun. Ah! And then for those of you who missed earlier, we did,
That's the nice shit.
It actually looks pretty good.
Yeah. That's good.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yep.
Ass. Excuse me.
Alright.
And we're right at 3 hours, so
Nah.
I think that's probably good for today. We got 2 pages done. Let's review Excuse me, let's review those. Shut up. What? Yeah, I'm really sorry. Could you maybe get some... I know, it's bad. Could you maybe get some, like, 60-watt bulbs? Thank you. Every fucking one of them burned out when I disconnected it. Blorp. Give me that back. Crank. Gimme. Okay. Sploosh. Fuck it. Alright, there we go. Get LED bulbs. Are those going to have the same banding problems that these fluorescents do? Like, I might get incandescents. LEDs? I guess they don't have the refresh, right? Well, we'll see. I might just get regular light bulbs because I like the warm light. And they're cheap and shitty. Alright, well, look forward to having a VOD of this on YouTube at some point. We'll see if the recording works. But until then, I'll see you next time.